Solve the equation 8 equals x minus 5. Since we have minus, we need to start by moving to the other side. So we need to move 8 without changing its sign, because it's dead in the same left hand side. And when we change minus 5 from right hand side to the left hand side, we need to change the sign to be plus. 8 plus 5 is 13. This is the answer. Now it's very, very important to check the answer. How can we check that x equals 13 is the correct answer? This is the original equation, 8 equals x minus 5. Now we need to put x first within parentheses or brackets. Then we put x equals 13, n for x, and we check the right hand side value. 13 minus 5 is 8, and the left hand side is 8, so they are equal. That means this is the correct answer. Solve the equation 9 equals negative 3t. Of course, the operation between negative 3 and t is multiplication, and inverse of multiplication is division. So we need to divide both sides by the coefficient of t, which is negative 3. So divide by negative 3 divided by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. 1t is t. So t equals 9 divided by negative 3, which is negative 3. How can we check? This is the original equation, and we can put t within brackets. The value of t is negative 3. Then we check negative 3 times negative 3, which is the right hand side, is 9. Does it equal the left hand side? 9? Yes. That means it checks. Solve the equation 18 equals 9y plus 12. We need to solve for y. Since we have plus, that means we need to start by moving to the other side. So we need to move 12 to the other side. But first of all, we need to move 18 a little bit to the left without changing the sign. Then we move 12, but we need to change the sign because we moved it from right hand side to left hand side. Now, 9 times y. That means we need to perform the inverse operation, which is division. So we divide both sides by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 1y is y. So y equals 18 minus 12 divided by 9, which is 6/9. Or we can simplify it more to be 2/3. So the answer is 2/3. How can we check? This is the original equation. So we put the variables or letters within brackets and we replace them by their values. So we substitute 2/3 in for y, and we check the right hand side. 9 times 2/3 plus 12. Check 18. Does it equal the left hand side? Yes, it checks. That's it. Solve 7 equals 8 minus m. This is m. Of course, we have minus. That means we need to start by moving the other term to the other side. But the sign of the other term is positive. It's not negative. So we need to change positive 8 to the other side. So first of all, we need to move 7 a little bit to the left without changing the sign. Then we move 8, but we need to change the sign. Thank you. To be minus. 7, 8. Of course, we can divide both sides by negative 1 by negative 1. And m equals 7 minus 8 divided by negative 1, which is 1. How can we check? Of course, we can put our m within brackets, and we replace the value of m, which is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7, which equals the left hand side. So that means this is the correct answer. Solve the equation. 19 equals 5w minus 7w minus 8. So we need to solve for w. Now first of all, 5w minus 7w equals negative 2w. Then since we have minus 8, we need to move minus 8 to the other side. So first of all, we move 19 a little bit to the left without changing the sign. Then we move minus 8 to the left hand side, but we need to change the sign. Now negative 2w, the operation between them is multiplication. So that means we need to perform the inverse operation of multiplication, which is division. So we divide both sides by negative 2 by negative 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. 1w equals the answer, 19 plus 8 divided by negative 2, which is negative 13.5. How can we check the answer? So this is negative 13.5. We put variables within brackets, within parentheses. Then we put the value of w, which is negative 13.5, and the other one the same thing. Then we check the right hand side. Check. The answer is 19, and the left hand side is also 19. So it checks.